Now, Tommy's carrying the USWA heavyweight title, but he is not the champion.
You know, Dave Brown, I am appalled at you and all these stinking rednecks that come out here and accuse me of stealing something. Everybody in this area knows that I won this belt fair and square. 1, 2, 3. Now what, shut up over there. And what's worse than that, now I hear Eddie Marlin and Randy Hales talking about they're going to take that $1,000 out of my payroll. How can they do that?
Well, because you stole the money, and so they...
I don't steal. You can call my mom and ask her. I ain't never stole nothing in my life.
Where'd you get the belt?
I won it. 1, 2, 3.
No.
And now, now look at here. I've got the belt. Why should I even have to wrestle Brian Christopher? Now it's a big conspiracy. Well, Tommy Rich, if you wrestle him, it's going to be a loser leave town. What is that about?
It's not exactly a loser leave town. It is that Brian has agreed to put his belt, this one, on the line. It's his belt against you leaving town if you lose.
Well, I'm not scared, don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that's right, Eddie Marlin. I've just beat Brian Christopher 1, 2, 3 times. I beat him. So why should I have to put my whole livelihood on the line, is what I'm saying.
Well, I think we've explained that. Obviously, you're not hearing what we're saying. We know what happened. We know how you got the belt. And if you want to win the belt, you're going to have to beat Brian Christopher to do it. And if you don't, you're out of here.
Well, it's like I said, I'm not scared. I'm like being a little tongue-tied today. But I'm not shook up about Brian Christopher because you back a mad rat in a corner, and that rat's going to come out biting, kicking, stomping, and scratching. And if that's what I got to do, that's what I will do.
Well, we'll find out in the ring. And I noticed you came out here with all kinds of hardware, chains and more chains.
Dave Brown, I take it as you're a pretty intelligent man, right? When you say pretty intelligent, can I get a cameraman to zoom, to pan right around all these humanoids right over here? So you can explain. Now look at that idiot right there, Dave Brown, in the blue shirt. Can you explain to these people what I quit means?
I don't have to explain what I quit means to these fine fans here. They know exactly. If you say I quit, the match is over and you'll lose.
I think in the history that I've been here, you know this means torture. Bill Dundee, you've wrestled Jerry Lawler. They said y'all have had the greatest feud of all times in this area. I have wrestled. You have wrestled handsome Jimmy Valiant. You have wrestled Austin Idol. You've wrestled them all. So what I'm telling you, Bill Dundee, I will have you on your hands and knees putting these chains right to your head. This week, I'm going to start the reign. It's going to be called the Legend Slayer Tour. Every time, whether it's Bill Dundee, Jerry Lawler, Austin Idol, Jimmy Valiant, I'm going to beat y'all's brains out and send y'all into retirement.
Well, Doug Gilbert brought his chains. He's got these things with him. There's no doubt about it. That may appear in the match. Something similar may also appear on the side of Bill Dundee. Don't forget, Billy knows how to get in there and brawl with him, too. We got action coming up in the ring. Let's go to Corey for the introduction.
Hey, come on.
Boy, these guys make your dandruff go way up here. We're ready for expiration of time action here. Six-man tag team action, a combined weight 753 pounds. First introducing the Spellbinder. From Lexington, Tennessee, Dangerous Doug Gilbert. And their partner from Atlanta, Georgia, Wildfire, Tommy Rich. Their opponents today, a combined weight of 612 pounds.
What are they scared? Where are they at? They scared, huh? Get them out here.
They're on the way. Come on, here. Come on. Here they are. From the hood, JCI Sir Whoopie D. PG-13. And their partner from Australia, the superstar, Bill Dundee. Six-man tag team action this one to the expiration of our time, guys.
Okay, Corey, what have we got? PG-13 and the superstar Billy Dundee going against Rich Gilbert and the Spellbinder. This is an expiration of time match, and we've got a good bit of time left on the clock, so that one's good. We'll be looking forward to it. Referee Brian Christian is going to have his work cut out, trying to keep these 6 guys out of the ring at the same time, David.
Man, have we had some great action already today. Great matches, and you got a main event caliber match right here at any building in America, any building in the world, with the talent that's in that ring right now. Kevin Christian is going to have a tough time. Anytime you have a 6-man match, I sort of feel sorry for a referee. It's hard to keep up with the action.
You know, I was looking at those chains that Doug Gilbert had out here, and I don't use those things on my car, anything chained that big. We are ready for it in bell time. Hey, I rang the bell. Just pay attention to what's happening. Oh, your chains.
Doug's unhappy the chain's gone. We passed the chains on to security to get them out of here. Maybe he had in mind to come over here and grab them and use them in this match.
Would he do that?
Maybe. He won't do it because they're gone. Security's taking them out of here.
Dundee! Clean sweep of the action in the ring with Gilbert and Rich being hip-tossed by superstar Bill Dundee. And he was taking care of business. Spellbinder over here, he's the only one that was smart enough to stay out of the ring. Gilbert jumped in and ran to it, and he got hip-tossed also.
Gilbert was running his mouth a minute ago about Dundee in particular, talking about, what was it, his defeating the Legends Tour or something like that. He may want to reconsider the title, huh?
Wildfire Tommy Rich, watch him when he gets down on the knees begging, oh, let's shake hands. Hey, we just want to be buddies here and have a nice, clean wrestling match. Wildfire Tommy Rich, superstar Bill Dundee. A lot of history in these 2 guys. I mean, they have had a bunch of titles. Tag goes to J.C. Ice. J.C. makes the tag right back to Wolfie D. These 2 guys work together as well as any 2 in a tag situation you have seen. And of course, fitting in very naturally is the superstar, because with the experience that he's had in tag, he's the kind of guy that I'd want as my partner. Oh, whoop, 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 Billy, don't do it. Referee stops him. J.C. Ice with an armbar, but Rich just out-muscled him, came up, and as J.C. doing the crisscross into the rope, Doug Gilbert put a foot right in the middle of his back.
Doug Gilbert seized the opportunity and used it to hurt J.C. Ice. Now Tommy Rich immediately follows up with a knee to the kidneys and then a choke. The referee called him on the choke. He broke it briefly and then right back on the throat. Now J.C. into the knee of the Spellbinder. Tag made, and here comes Spellbinder in. Spellbinder with a big forearm. This guy has become a much more formidable wrestler since he started hanging around with Sid Vicious.
Yeah, he also has some other traits that he picked up from Sid Vicious that we're not too crazy about. He just pressed J.C. over his head, dropped him down, and then stomped him right in the midsection. Fires that head right into the knee of Doug Gilbert. The tag goes. Gilbert in. J.C. being pounded around that ring. He's a pretty sturdy guy for somebody no bigger than he is. Makes a nice roll-up on Gilbert, but the referee wasn't there to start a count. Remember, this is a expiration of time match. And Gilbert whipping J.C. in. Reverse atomic knee, and J.C. Ice down on the mat. But not for long as he's picked up. Scoop slam by Gilbert. Dangerous Doug coming off with a leg and drops down over J.C.
Well, I tell you, you mentioned expiration of time. With the talent we got in this match, this one could go right into the NFL game this afternoon. It is some kind of action. Spellbinder picks up J.C. Ice. A big body slam. He drops with the elbow, but J.C. had moved. Tommy Rich jumps in. He misses. And Gilbert misses. All 3 of them miss. J.C. Ice gets the tag. Here's Wolfie D.
Wolfie fire in the right hand. Bill Dundee comes in to join Wolfie, and J.C. just stays there. All 6 men in the ring. J.C. and Tommy Rich. Spellbinder reverses Wolfie D. Cross body has him down. The referee, Kevin Christian, trying to get Dundee. Who is this? Ron Harris. Whoa! drop kick from Wolfie D. Keeps Ron off the edge of the ring. Spellbinder shovels him in, and the leg caught by Ron Harris. Big elbow from Spellbinder. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
Boy, not only did Ron Harris interfere and trip him up, he lay down beside the ring and held him there until the pin was made. Referee Kevin Christian is headed that way right now. That should absolutely have been a disqualification. You saw it, and the victory should have gone to the team of PG-13 and Superstar Bill Dundee. Referee could not see Ron Harris under the ring. He could not see what was happening. He just saw shoulders down, and he made the count. It's an expiration time. Maybe we'll have time for another.